go back to school and get my degree in history.
Ah. What do you want to do with it?
Haven't quite decided yet. I'd probably end up teaching, but I really don't know what I want to do with it.
Why history?
I've always enjoyed history. It was actually my original major. I changed it later to web design and development because I didn't know what I wanted to do with history. But I greatly enjoy history.
Why? Oh, why would you do that?
What?
Enjoy history. No, actually, it was fun.
I greatly enjoyed history.
I didn't object to history, but there was no way I was writing
English classes
50
were
or
my
70
bane.
pages they wanted for a final paper.
That's not bad.
That's murder.
Ah!
That would be
Just
murder.
write 70 pages on the kinky sex of the Roman Empire.
You
That'd be up
easily
your
could.
alley.
Yeah, but then I would want to put in pictures. And then...
Well, first you'd
It
have
would-
to find pictures, and that you probably wouldn't be able to find. You'd be able to
I
find
would
some
illus-
additional
I would-
graffiti.
I would illustrate them myself. Then they'd say, you have to find sources for this, you know, and I'd say, well, come on, I have a fertile imagination.
That's why I said you could probably find graffiti, because there's tons of Roman graffiti of things like that.
Yeah, that's true. A study of Roman graffiti.
I think Naples
Hey.
has like 7,000 pieces of graffiti in it.
Oh.
Okay, why is it not capturing my webcam all of a sudden?
Could not tell you.
Let's look at some pictures of Roman graffiti. Oh, come on. You can't, I would turn off safes. Oh my god. Wait, what?
What the heck is going on? You guys aren't even getting my camera.
Nope. Is it plugged in?
Yeah, it is.
Just simple IT question you gotta ask.
Come on, I do IT for a living.
I know, but it's still like
The
one of those
first thing
dumb
I'm
IT
gonna check,
things
man.
that you're just like, I really hate to ask this, but you know, is it plugged in?
Is Google Hangouts set to your camera?
Well, I don't actually want to go through Hangouts. I want to go through the stream. I'm showing power on my cam, but it doesn't want to actually show me.
Phil's eyes are really big.
Yeah, it's just not working.
Oh, yeah. I'm looking at Roman graffiti. Oh, that's interesting.
Like I said, it can be pretty interesting.
Alright, I'm gonna figure this out.
History and religion were always my best subjects in school.
Hmm.
Science was second. Then, strangely enough, usually came English, and math was usually my worst. Well, English passed the spelling test grades.
Ah.
Spelling test English, I was horrible at. Absolutely horrible.
Okay, so Windows is saying that no camera found.
That is weird.
What the hell? One problem after the next, you know?
Yep. I think I forgot to add numbers to my stats for... Yeah, I did. For leveling up.
Oh, there it goes, finally.
Hey, we see you.
Hey!
I just gotta get it to my other device.
What is it that I'm supposed to roll for my stats when I level up? Because it doesn't actually say in the version 6 rules. And I don't remember off the top of my head.
Ah, there it goes.
At least I'm pretty sure we get points for our stats. I know we got one for skills.
Okay, what happened now?
Don't I roll a certain die for my stats as well when I level up? I can't remember what it is.
It depends. On you, if you level up your primary, then yes. Your secondary,
Yes,
then
I
it's
did.
set amount. For primary, you roll a 1d4 plus 1.
That's what it was. Okay. 1d4. And then add 1 to it, I gain a total of 3. Okay. Soft cap's now 20, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure.
But that's skills that you get the D4, not your
Stats.
ability scores.
Right.
No, this is... Yeah, this is just stats, not the skill point I got for leveling up.
I don't believe you boost your stats. Muscle Ninja Smartness.
Nope, those
I
do
don't-
not get boosted. You get skill points, and you get an ability point. Plus hit points.
I thought that... See, that's what I was asking. It's like, I thought we leveled up our stats as well.
You said skills, which is totally different.
Actually, I forgot to do +1 on skills, but that's okay. Whatever. It wouldn't amount to much anyways. It would amount to 1 extra point. So we'll put the 1 extra point in...
Hi, Leo.
Hi, Phil.
I like your car, Leo.
Put a 2nd point in parkour.
Thank
You guys started a brawl outside of the jail last episode?
Yes. That sounds
Oh,
about right.
Yep. You guys are hell-bent on killing your characters off.
Only ourselves.
Yeah, I mean, Shaik learned the first time, and then he died.
You've got like 10 guards around you?
Well, you've added new classes since we've made our character, so I gotta mess around with the new classes.
We're not gonna let the fuzz take us alive. Who are you kidding?
Well, I don't know if you're going to be alive after this episode.
No, that's fine. I only gained 2 hit points, and I had lost 12 by the end of the last one, so...
Then this show is going to be called Chicken Goes Shopping.
For new friends.
Yeah, and just Chicken Goes Shopping because she's basically not really a part of your quest yet. So it'll just be, well, they're dead. I guess I'll go and
Didn't you
go to a
weren't-
tavern and
weren't
watch a
you given a new
show.
name?
What?
Weren't you given a new name during the episode?
A new name for her?
Yeah.
She's always been oh, right. She's Chicken, but oh, yeah. Then she said, yeah, Robin. That was the name.
Robin, that was it.
Some guy convinced her that she can have people call her whatever she wants. So she said, okay, I'm Robin.
Oh.
Kushnock is Batman.
Huh?
Okay. Stats are all ready. I cut the amount of guards down by 3, so you guys have only 7 to deal with.
Oh, only 7.
But still, that's going to be enough to kill you. It all depends if Phil jumps in or not.
Well, right now, I left the guardhouse and the guards are taking you into... Oh, wait, no, that's right. I thought that they were just on the verge of taking you guys to the dungeon.
We were in behind bars, and you had visited us to try to broker peace talks.
Right. But that failed.
Spectacularly.
And they started to take you guys out of the jail. And you guys started to pick a fight.
Ah, yes. All right. Well, then.
Because why not?
This will be an adventure.
Leo, as soon as the doors were open, Leo charged towards the guards.
Ah, I remember now.
And Phil's outside of the jail currently,
Yes.
with Justin and Leo inside. So I remember saying at the end of the last episode, you guys are just hell-bent on killing yourselves.
Well, I'm sure Leo's pretty tired of acting dumb. And I got whole new classes to mess with.
You've had Swordmaster for a while.
I've had Swordmaster, but he added like Pirate and Mystic Ninja.
Oh, I see. So you need to create a new character now.
Yes.
Okay.
Because I had Swordmaster before he had those, before he made those.
Yeah.
Audio check 1 2 1 2. Testing audio levels. I am perfect. Go ahead, guys. Talk.
Yes, you are perfect, Joe. You are the greatest DM to ever live.
Well, that's debatable, but thank you. Yeah, yes, you guys sound good. It's like we're about even too. It's so hard balancing the audio levels sometimes.
Oh, are you going to say anything, Phil? Aren't you going to check your levels?
Man, I feel like a woman. Dun, dun,
Well, the nice
dun,
thing is
dun.
that I don't have to hear him because you guys are on the same channel.
You should have told me that before I made a fool of myself.
You would done anyway, Phil. That's a given.
So on today's exciting adventures of sex dungeons and drag queens, we have left our fearless chicken in the midst of a crisis.
I don't know if the crisis is really mine. I'm just sitting outside the jail, minding my own business.
The last 2 stupid fights you guys got into, one of you guys were smart enough to stay away from it.
That would be chicken again.
That's the reason why he's playing chicken, because he wasn't the one that stayed out of it last time.
Look, it's a chocobo.
A chocobo? A chocobo what?
No, that's the giant chickens from Final Fantasy.
I do have to say, Assassin's Creed and Final Fantasy is a lot of fun.
Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, they have an Assassin's event in Final Fantasy 15 right now, and it's a lot of fun to mess around in.
How does that song go? It's talking about like, he's not a man, he's a chicken. Boo.
I have no idea.
Never seen any of the.
All I can think about is a really old radio show called Chicken Man.
It was one of the skits on the old Animaniacs cartoon. Where a giant chicken would walk around dressed in human clothes and just go bark. And everyone would think that he was like the star quarterback or something, and the little boy would be like, "Well, he's a giant chicken."
Yeah, I remember that. I just don't remember the song. That's just like Animaniacs for my age.
Mine too, but I didn't really watch them.
I also loved this Historia, which was a show. I can't remember if it was part of Animaniacs or shortly right after Animaniacs were on.
Hysteria?
Yeah, Historia.
Historia?
Yeah, it was a history comedy animated show, Animaniacs kind of style.
Yeah, Hysteria, that's what it was.
Or was it called Hysteria? I thought it was called Historia.
Yeah.
That and Pinky and the Brain. I miss Pinky and the Brain.
Pinky. It's Pinky and the Brain, brain. Like.
Same thing we do every night, Pinky. Try and take over the world.
What's funny about Hysteria, though, is that it's for kids, but no one who watched that show would be old enough to understand why it's funny.
That's the way with a lot of cartoons.
Yep.
Why a lot of times their parents will laugh at cartoons and the kids won't don't understand why. And it's because cartoonists have to put humor in there for the adults, otherwise they'll get bored watching it with their kids.
Fair enough.
What's really funny is when I was 8 years old, I would watch the Drew Carey Show with my parents.
Yep.
And
guys, it is showtime.
Whenever they would mention having sex, I never knew what it meant, but I never asked. That's what mystifies me to this day. I'm thinking, why didn't I ask? They kept saying that, and I didn't know what it meant, but it was just like, I didn't bother to ask what it meant.
Okay, guys, quiet and do it.
Oh.
All right, I'm going in 3, 2, 1. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Enter the Stupidity. This is Season 2, Episode number 5. I am Joe the Widget Wilson, your lead host and Dungeon Master. And I am joined, as always, by the stars of the show, the players themselves, starting with Justin Blatecki.
Oh, are we going to die tonight? We shall find out.
Most likely. Next up, Phil Lowry.
Hi, everyone.
And then Leo.
When Kushnok charges, he uses his meat shield card.
This is a time where you could actually not be Kushnok.
Oh, well, in that case, hello everyone.
I actually figured he was going to say, when Kushnok charges, you know he's running with Duracell.
Kushnok doesn't always charge, but when he does.
He runs with the bulls. Alright, guys. We are back from the episode. Last episode was 3 weeks ago. Sorry about that. Life's been kind of crazy over here. The guys were in prison. The chief, the captain tried to interrogate them, but like usual, they wouldn't budge, making life a lot harder for themselves.
What is that?
They were left multiple ways of getting out, but none were even attempted to be discovered.
What's the fun in that? Why would we want to attempt to escape the easy way?
So what do they do?
Smartness of one.
What do they wind up doing? They wind up charging headlong into 7 guards, waiting for them, fully armed, when they have no weapons.
Who needs
We've
weapons?
been in worse. Yeah, we've been in worse places.
Not really. I think the dragon would have been easier than this.
I wouldn't know. I never managed to hit the dragon.
That is true.
Fair enough. Alright, okay, so we're going to be starting off right away with initiative rolls. This is where we determine the turn order for combat. Rolling a 1d10.
1d10. Is that the one that looks
8.
like a little pyramid?
No, that's a 1d4.
You roll that twice, and it makes a 1d10.
Are you sure?
No. Am I sure it's a 1d4? Yes.
Roll the cube and the pyramid and add them together.
Oh.
How about you just tell me what you got?
I got a 1.
I got an 8.
I got 3.
Alright, well, surprise, surprise, Justin is first. Alright, so you're in your jail cell. You just see Kushnok barrel in past the captain, which I gotta put him in there. I didn't do that. That makes 8.
Go, Kushnok!
Born free.
Alright, so you barrel in, you watch Kushnok barrel into the captain, which he's going to do on his very first part of his turn is going to be determining if he has a muscle check to beat him. And you have 7 other heavily armed guards, 3 with bows and arrows, and 4 with swords, waiting to end you, pretty much. If you guys try anything. But guess what? Kushnok tried something. So what are you doing, Justin?
I am cheering on Kushnok because I don't want to get in his way.
All right, that's it.
I'm cheering him on and yelling insults at the guy at the crossbowman and swordsman behind the captain.
All right, so before I go into the guards' turns here, because they all beat you, Leo.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I didn't do the captain's roll. Okay. Well, the captain.
And then I have a feeling that they're going to beat me.
Captain actually beat you as well by 1. Okay. We're going to do. I'm going to give you 1 chance to rethink this or roll a muscle check.
Kushnok yells, I confess, I did it, whatever it is. And then I take a big swing at the captain.
Roll muscle.
6 plus 3 is a 9.
He rolled an 18. So, he easily parries your thrust into your punch at his face, takes out the flat of a sword, and smacks you on the back of the head with it.
Ouch. much. You may have knocked some sense into Kushnock.
You take 2 damage and have ringing in your ears.
How much damage?
2.
2. Okay.
All right, so all the 3 archers, they all draw arrows and aim it right at Kushnock and tell you to surrender now or they will shoot.
Well, Kushnock's already arrested. What is there left to surrender to?
Captain
That is
looks
a
at
very
you.
logical point there, Kushnock.
Captain looks at you. Look, you know, I really don't want to do this. The blood, the paperwork, it's just a mess. How about you just stand still? We cuff you up.
Good with paperwork. Give me crayon. Kushnock will do paperwork. Color flowers. Make little people. Biting each other's ears off.
I will shut you up if I have to. You know, that's I'm asking. Just right now, just be quiet and let my men put some cuffs on you, chain you up, and we'll be good. We won't have to kill nobody today.
Kushnock gets bling bling.
Yeah, sure. You get iron bling bling. Yeah.
I look back to Justin.
Yes, Kushnock?
I shrug. What do you think?
I don't know. I leave it up to you, Kushnock.
Ah,
Do you want new bling bling? It does mean we're kind of still stuck here.
yeah, it does. Kushnock just goes, sighs, hangs his head, sticks his 2 hands out. Then when they go to put the cuffs on, I kick someone hard in the crotch.
Okay. One of the swordsmen approaches you. Roll muscle.
What am I rolling again?
Muscle.
Muscle.
14 and 3 makes 17.
He rolled 20. 18 and 2.
That was a weird sound.
So, yeah, he blocks you, and you suddenly find 3 arrows flying at you from 3 different directions. Alright, and I'm guaranteeing you they're all hitting with 18, 16, and 13.
Yeah, that sounds about right. My AC is only, you scroll down this page, AC of 12. So, yep, they all hit.
You take 7, 7, and 4, which is 18.
All right. Let's see.
As all 3 arrows find their mark.
All right, so I'm at like half health.
Captain grabs your back of your head, lifts you up. Knock it off! And he tries to put cuffs on you.
Can I... When he gets cuffs on one of my hands, can I then try to grab the cuffs and put it on his hand so they were stuck together?
Yeah, that would be a ninja roll.
Okay, let's see. My ninjas is a +1. 14.
He got 12. You beat him by the necessary 2. Alright, so as you go to... As he tries... Well, it wasn't him that was putting him on. It was actually one of the guards. And as he goes to put the second one on, you reach around, grab his wrist, and slap it onto the captain. The second shackle. The captain was not fast enough to get away. He just sighs, takes out a key, and unlocks the shackle. And they try again. But this time he takes out one of the guards, hands him a club, and he goes to hit you on the back of the head with it. And he's going to succeed. So I need you to roll a smartness check.
Negative
Okay, so
5.
I'm minus 3. There you go. Smartness, minus 3. And I rolled an 8, so that makes 5.
You get knocked out cold. He claps you on the back of the head, and you were out. They cuff you up,
No, Kushnock.
chain your feet, and 5 of the guards are now trying to carry you. Drag you behind them.
Wait, so I'm down to 2 guards?
Well, that and the captain.
You're welcome.
So it's still 3-on-1 with you unarmed.
Yeah. I don't have my crystal, do I?
No, any kind of weapons is been taken from you.
Oh.
Hey, chicken, throw something through the windows.
You're
You,
knocked
sir,
out.
are out cold.
You know, you didn't have to knock him unconscious.
Oh God.
Are
Shiny
you
would
kidding
slap
me
me
right now?
For that kind of lie.
Well, Shaik is dead, so Shaik's not here to slap me.
Yeah. Yeah, you're lucky. Shaik would have just told them everything and fought them anyway.
The captain tells the other 2 guards to go over and shackle you, Justin.
Can I use my ninja and try to maneuver around everyone?
Sure. You got beat my 3 checks.
Total or individually? Like each one individually?
Each one individually.
Okay. Wow, I'm not going to do it. Even with my 6 ninja plus 3, I'm not going to do it.
Yeah, I rolled 14, 15, and 7.
I rolled a total of 4 with my ninja plus 3.
You try to, but they immediately just grab you and pin you to the cage, to the bars, and shackle your wrists.
Hey! What you doing back there?
I mean, if
I
you
got
would have
my
had
wrist.
a good roll, you would have been fine. You could have actually got away from it, but
Yeah, I know.
That was a nice
I
try,
had an
though.
Absolutely crappy roll.
nice try. All right. So, Justin, you are now shackled, and they are now dragging you guys towards the front door. All right, Phil.
You know, you didn't have to shackle me. You could have just, like, let me walk out, you know?
No.
I would have shown kindness to you guys later
Shaik is
on.
rolling in his grave.
right.
Wherever they buried him.
He's rolling out on the field.
He's in the city morgue right now.
He's just
Is he scaring the mortician then? Because he's rolling around in the...
Yeah, right. They're all freaking out. Oh my god!
Tell truth. Must tell truth.
He sits up on the table. And I've also told too many lies. And back down he goes. Alright, what are you doing, Phil?
so where am I still in the guardhouse or outside the building?
You were outside the building.
Okay.
Did he hear the ruckus?
Has anyone come out yet?
Not yet. They're on their way to the front door.
I'm gonna stand and listen.
You heard the fight that occurred. All you heard was muffled voices, and you heard some scruffling around and some banging, and that's what you heard. And you can hear voices start to approach the front door now.
Alright, I'm gonna wait for them to come out.
Okay. They open the door. The captain opens the door, and right behind him is the 5 guards dragging Kushnock by his feet, so his head's just kind of plumping on the floor as they go downstairs and stuff.
Oh, is he dead?
No,
chicken,
I
he's
wish.
just knocked out.
Yeah, and right
You
behind
got some
him.
smelling. You got some smelling salts on you.
Smelling salts? No, sorry.
You do see 3 arrows sticking out of him, and his tongue kind of hanging out.
Oh, he looks bad.
But he is breathing. All right.
Gosh.
All right, we're gonna take these down to the main prison down the city there. So you probably don't want to follow.
Oh. Okay.
They begin lugging you guys down the street, and the street's actually very, very crowded right now. There's lots of people.
As we're walking down this crowded street, and I'm yelling, going, "We're being held prisoner against our will and against the law. Help us!"
Well, many people in the streets, they stop and stare at you, but really don't do much, but just kind of get out of the way a little bit. But I gotta check one more thing. Oh. Alright, so about halfway down,
I don't like that. Oh.
the crowd splits a little bit, and suddenly you're in like this crossroad where the inn is. So you're on the main street, about halfway down, and there's a smaller crossroad because the inn is right on the corner right there, and there is nobody there. You look behind you, and there's crowds of people, and you look down the road to the side, and there's tons of people, but there's one spot, there's just nobody. The guards stop and begin looking around nervously.
Why is there no one here?
Kushnok's body odor.
Is Kushnak awake yet?
No.
Nope.
You could roll for it if you want. It is a
Alright,
smartness
what am I
check.
rolling on? Life?
It's just, well, actually, you know what? Life would be a good idea, yes.
15 and 3 makes 18.
You do wake up.
Kushnok had a nice dream.
You are heavily shackled, though, and being dragged by your by your feet.
Kushnok
Hey.
like.
Good afternoon, Kushnak. I'm assuming this is what time of day it is.
It's middle of the day.
Yeah. Seems like with the busy roads, that's just what I went with.
Yeah.
I wave my shackled hand. Hi, Nervosi.
Apparently there's like no one in this one spot. Do you know what's going on?
Captain looks at you. Shh. I don't like this. The guards pull their weapons and they drop Kushnok's, legs, and the archers draw their bows and the swordsmen get ready.
You know, if you guys are scared, you can unshackle us and we can help you fight whatever this is. As long as you give us our weapons back, and we can assist you guys then.
Yeah, I don't think so. One of the guards looks at you. No, you just shut up and stay put. We'll handle anything that's happened here. The captain looks at his men and says, "Move forward, quickly, grab them." So they grab you guys, and they begin to quickly go down into the crossroads. But as they start going to the crossroads, fog begins to kind of like seep up from the ground. Really, really thick, really thick, dense fog. It comes up, and it rises very, very quickly. So one moment it's at about foot level, next thing you know it's up to your chest, and before you know it, you really can't even see the guy next to you that was holding your hand.
This is some thick fog. This is very similar to what was in the basement of the smoker's house. Thickness-wise, that's just what I'm comparing to.
Phil, where are you at?
Where am I?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I didn't really follow them as they went away, so I'm still hovering around where it's crowded, near
Okay.
the guardhouse. So I guess I'm just wandering off looking for something interesting.
Alright then. Well, roll a d20 check and use smartness.
13.
You do notice the fog down by the inn that just kind of appeared quickly.
Ooh! I'm gonna go over to it.
As you approach, it looks just like a big, billowy, like wall of fog. But then the people that were in the streets began to run towards the buildings just to clear out the streets. And it begins right in that area around the fog. It gets extremely dark, like someone just turned out the sun.
I'm running away into the light.
As you run back towards where you came, you just kind of cross a barrier, and suddenly it's light again.
I'm going to turn around and look at the darkness.
It looks just like a normal street.
What?
All bright,
But
except for the fog.
Except for the fog. Is it magical? Do I know if it's magical?
You can roll to find out.
Do you have any points in magical smart?
Nope.
No.
And then you'd have a hard time with that.
I rolled a 15 on the die.
You think that it could be, but you don't know what kind of magic's at play here.
I'm just going to step right back over the edge.
And it's suddenly pitch black.
I'm going to step my head back out into the light.
So you're getting the idea there. One side, it looks all sunny and clear. The other side, pitch black.
I'm going to stand half and half with one eye in the light and one eye in the darkness.
Are you really trying to screw with yourself here?
I'm experimenting.
Yeah, you're blind in one eye.
Wow. Wow. Weird. Okay, so, I'm going to step back out into the light, and I'm just going to step away from... I'm going to walk away, and, good ways away, and, glance around, see what's going on. People are apparently walking away from the fog. They're leaving it.
Yep. You barely can glance, like, these figures from the rooftops jumping down towards the fog and just vanishing once they cross that barrier. Now, inside where you guys are at, it went suddenly pitch black, and the guards begin to shout formations, but they can't find each other. And they're just kind of bumping into each other, trying to find where they're at. Justin gets knocked over. Kushnok's already on the ground, but he's fine.
Am I by Kushnok or am I close to Kushnok? Can we hear each other?
You really can't hear much other than the soldiers shouting. I mean, you're close enough to where if he shouted, you might be able to hear him, or you shouted.
Kushnok, can you hear me?
Kushnok knows itches.
You weren't
Then
chained behind your back.
I was like, why don't you scratch it?
Oh, right.
All right. Suddenly, you hear like these commotions of men just start crying out, and then after a couple of seconds, it's just quiet. There's no sound.
But Kushnok wanted to strangle Captain.
After a few more moments, the light comes back on. You're still in the fog, but the fog begins to recede back towards the ground.
This is interesting.
And when the fog fully recedes, you find yourself and Kushnok basically laying down in the middle of the crossroad with no one else around you. Not a sign of any of the soldiers.
Did our shackles magically become undone?
No, they're still on you.
Damn.
So,
Well, that was interesting.
yeah.
Guess I'll
Let's
walk
go.
up to them.
Let's go find us a hookah. This is a hookah moment.
Well, you walk up to them, and you see them trying to get up, all shackled. Kushnok has a hard time with it because he still has his feet chained. However, Justin's Novosi has an easier time. But as Novosi stands up, a card falls off of him and lands to the ground.
Okay, what's that? I bend over and pick it up and look at the card.
With your shackled hands, you're
With my
able to
shackled
see
hands.
that it is the writing of the king's tongue. You see the common language. And basically all it says is, find us if you dare, down below.
Kushnak think it's a code. It could mean eat bacon at Joe's.
I have a feeling it has something to do with the mine. Because that's really
mine?
down. That's really as far down below as you could go.
What happened here?
We don't really know.
You
A
didn't
fog
do
came. No, a fog came. It got really dark. And then all of a sudden it brightened up and all the guards were gone. I don't even see where their
Oh.
bodies are.
What are you gonna do now?
I'm gonna find out more about this card. At least that's what I want to do.
I don't know what it means. But if down
I have-
below is the mines, I tried to get a job in the mines, but the lady wouldn't let me. She called the guards. She was
I- I-
mean.
I have a feeling we shouldn't ask around town for what this means. I have a feeling bad things will happen, so I have a feeling we just need to go to the mines.
Well, there's a lot of mean people here.
You don't have to tell me. Hey, do you happen to have anything that could help us get out of these shackles?
I don't know.
Did the guards happen to bring our stuff with us? Or is it still back at the...
It's still back at the guard check.
So Kushnak thinks we give card to Aaron or Aaron and let them figure it out.
No. One,
Well-
Aaron and Aaron would kill us on sight.
Who's Aaron and Aaron?
I have a feeling you'll meet them soon enough.
More people who want to kill you?
Yeah.
I don't know if I should get involved with this. You guys tend to beat up a lot of people.
But
They
we're
started.
innocent, yes.
They started.
Well, you haven't beaten me up,
See, like I said, they're the ones who started.
but I don't want to fall in with the wrong crowd now.
As our dear friend Shaik would have said, we're just misunderstood.
Who's Shaik?
A dear friend.
You guys are awful secretive.
No secrets. Ask me anything. I don't know the answer.
I just don't know about you guys. I don't know.
All right. I need to take a quick break, really quick, guys.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right.
My back is murdering me. I need to get some ibuprofen and do a couple things really, really quick. So
Okay.
let's quiet it up. Second timestamp.
Okay.
All right. I'll be right back, guys.
Okay. Did you say timestamp?
Yeah, just the quiet point
Is
in
he
the
gonna
audio.
is he gonna make a time capsule out of this?
No.
That'll be exciting.
The next Enter the Stupidity adventure. Enter the future.
10 years from now, we're gonna open up this time capsule and we're gonna say, "Oh my God, we're geniuses."
All right, so I'm guessing the consensus is we go back to the empty guardhouse and collect our things.
I'm assuming that's one thing we need to do, assuming it's empty.
Chicken doesn't know what to think.
I say we have Chicken go in first, because otherwise we're just screwed.
Yeah. And if Chicken dies, it's no lost.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, I don't know what to tell you about that. Chicken will. We'll just have to see if Chicken will die. We should sing while we wait for Joe to get back.
No.
Leo, you and I, let's sing.
If I know the words or the tune.
Okay, let me think. What's a good song? Oh, we wish you a Merry Christmas.
I'm not even to Thanksgiving yet.
A Merry Christmas. Okay, let's just skip ahead to the good part. Oh, give us some figgy pudding. Oh, give us some figgy pudding. Oh, give us some figgy pudding. And we want it right now. We won't go until we get some. We won't go until we get some. We won't go until we get some. Will you spoon feed it to us?
I think he just lost all of his Twitch subscribers.
Yeah, I don't think Joe has the subscriber button yet.
In that case, I think he just lost all of our regular
Followers.
Yeah, lost him to me.
Kushnock sings, "This is the song that never ends."
Oh, maybe we should come up with new rules additions. Like every time you roll a 20 on the D20, you have to make a skill check roll for all of your skills, and then you put those together and you roll the D20 again to see which skill gets activated, and then something special happens based on that skill. Unless you rolled a 20 on that skill, then you have to do it again, but with a D8.
Yeah, I don't see that catching on.
No.
Yeah, it was kind of a bad idea. Also, I think all critical hits should be instant kills, and all critical...
Somehow I don't think Joe would go along with that one.
And all critical misses should instantly reduce your armor class permanently by 5 points.
That would, like, kill me in two critical misses.
I thought you were just going to say something like, every time we roll 20, do a shot.
Then I had
Has to do a drinking game.
Good. Wouldn't be that hard.
Oh my god.
I mean, Joe already hates us, so we'll just make it better.
Yeah, that's true. Let's see. Take a shot every time Kushnock says something that is way too articulate for his level of intelligence.
That's every third time.
Yeah. Take a shot every time Novosi gambles.
I just want to get an opportunity.
Alright, I'm back.
Oh, hey, Joe.
Welcome back.
Welcome
guys,
back.
let's timestamp it and we'll get back in.
All right.
Okay, so you guys are still shackled. You're in the middle of a street, which people are coming out of the buildings now, starting to crowd around, doing their daily business like nothing ever happened. And you have a mysterious note. What are you guys doing?
Looking for hookah.
Chicken, do you think you could go back up to the guardhouse and see if there's anyone still there or if it's empty?
Oh, yeah, sure, I could do that. I'll go do that.
And if no one's there, please grab the keys so we can get out of these shackles.
Oh, I guess I can do that. I guess that's not too bad. Okay.
I'm gonna do that.
I'm just kind of
You
wondering
guys
why they're
coming
not.
along?
Yeah.
No, I think we should hide in an alleyway because otherwise I think the crowd might get a little suspicious of why we're walking around with shackles.
But I can't find you if you're in an alleyway.
We'll be right over there. I point to, like, an alley between a couple houses. So,
Okay.
Okay. Across the street, a couple houses down, or a couple buildings down, there's a little alley that they're pointing at.
All right.
Alright, so you head back up to the guard shack, and the door is unlocked, and there is nobody inside.
Oh, weird.
What you see is the main desk with the captain's desk on around the other corner, and a chest that is locked near the captain's desk.
All right. I'm going to look around. I'm going to go up to the main desk and look around to see if anyone is nearby.
Okay.
And I'm going to listen in and see if anyone's nearby.
There is nobody there.
All right. I'm going to go through the main desk. Go through the drawers.
Okay. Roll your checks for me, please.
Which I...
We'll do a straight D20 on this.
18.
All right. What
19. Oh,
what
19.
you find... Hold on a second. I'm trying to pull up something I need. Okay. What you find is a key
Mhm.
that looks... You found a ring of keys that are heavy iron keys, so you assume it's either for the cells or for shackles.
All right. I take the key ring and let me write that down. And I stick them in a pocket and I head back out.
Okay. Are you gonna go find the guys?
Yep.
All right. So you go to the alley where they said they would be, and they are sitting there. Well, Kushnak is still laying on the ground, shackled from head to foot, while Novosi is sitting down next to him, or laying down next to him, panting, because he had to haul the big lumbering oaf all the way to the alley.
And then he bet me a silver coin that I couldn't chew my own toenails, and I lost.
I bet I could chew my own toenails.
Dear Lord. I don't even want to find out.
I can show you. I know I can.
Let's not. Justin, you're a stick figure. You can do... Yeah, I don't even want to think about it. Anyway. Alright, so you get back to him. You found him in that state. What are you doing?
Oh, Rosie. You look tired.
You try looking this big hole around.
Oh. Well, I found the keys.
Ooh, yay.
Alright, you try the different keys and locks, and easily enough, the locks come undone and the shackles fall.
Yay.
Novosi is freed,
I start unshackling Kushnak.
who can finally sit up. A little bruised and battered, a couple arrows sticking out of him, no big deal, right?
We should probably get those arrows out of you, Kushnak.
Oh, those are bad. I guess I should help you. I should help you. Here you go.
Is there like pieces of wood or anything lying on the ground around us in the alleyway?
Pieces of wood? Yeah, you could find little broken 2x4s, things like that around the area. Just some trash.
Here, Kushnak, bite onto this.
All right. I take a plate and I go, it doesn't taste good.
So just keep it in your mouth. Keep biting down on it.
Let's see.
Just think of it as hard, cheesy bread, and you'll be fine.
And I start just yanking out the arrows.
Hey, don't do that. Let me do that. I'm trained.
Field triage.
I was going to use bind wounds, but I can also do field
You
triage.
can do that, but Justin already was starting to pull him out, so he has to roll field triage.
Well, I told him to stop. I don't know if he's stopping.
I pulled one out because I just was already in motion when you said stop, so I pulled one out.
And you need to roll field triage, Justin.
I roll a 14.
Okay, you successfully got the arrow out without causing any more damage.
All right. I'm going to use bind wounds. It's 3 times per fight. This is not a fight, but whatever. I'm just going to use it 3 times.
Yep, you can.
And the total for the 3 dice is 12 hit points.
All right, yeah, you cast your spell on him, and the arrows just kind of plop out, and the wounds heal themselves up.
All right.
All right, so what are you guys gonna do now?
Was there anything else in the guard tower place thingy?
Guard shack thingy?
Yeah, the guard shack thingy.
Yeah, there was a desk for the guard captain, and there was a chest.
We need to get to that chest.
Was the chest naked or in a dress?
Oh, it's a joke. Oh, that's funny.
A really bad one at that.
No, it was a wooden chest.
Oh, Kushnak no like wooden dowels. Tried once, got splinters.
Let's hope one of these keys open this chest, because that's probably where our stuff is.
Oh, okay. You guys want to go back there?
Yes. So we're gonna start heading back to the guard shack. Come on, Kushnak. I'm not carrying you this time.
I'm munching on my DW's favorite chocolate.
You guys have no problems at all. Streets are still quite crowded. You get to the guard shack and you find exactly what Phil or Chicken has saw. There is nobody there as far as you can tell.
Okay.
Hey,
well,
is anybody here?
No response. I think we're okay to go in. Let's open up this chest real quick and get all our stuff back.
It is
look, a
locked
treasure trove.
tight.
Hmm?
It is locked tight.
Oh, we're using the key ring from before all the keys.
Yep, you try them, and not a single one will even fit into the padlock's keyhole.
Hmm.
Should Kushnak try to muscle it, punch it, pry it?
Nah, I'm gonna go look in the desk again, and I'm gonna try to spot hidden things.
Kushnak's gonna go and pee in the corner.
Yeah, you do that.
So I go to the desk and use spot hidden things.
All right, roll it.
Roll a 16 plus 1 is 17.
All right, you open up the drawers. You don't really see anything, but you hear when you open one of the drawers, it doesn't seem to be as deep as the other one. So you check around the bottom panel and find a little hidden compartment underneath the bottom of the drawer. Underneath that is a key and a small little pouch of coins.
I grab the key and the pouch of coins.
What you got Am I missing my D100?
I don't know.
I am.
Are you missing your D100?
Where is it? Anyway, you found a whopping 2 gold and 12 silver.
2 gold and 12 silver. Now I go to the chest with the key and put the key into the chest. Or try to open the chest with the key.
It opens wide up, and inside you guys find all your gear, plus you found 2 more items.
Yay!
Is
I
it
grabbed all
bread?
my gear. I gave Kushnak all his gear.
Hey, this looks familiar.
It should. It's your gear. What is the gear that we find?
Ha ha ha! It's mine now.
That's the kicker. I need 2 of you guys, or Justin both times, to choose a loot table 1 through 3 and roll a d20.
I will choose loot table 3.
All right.
And Kushnak and Chicken can decide if they want who wants the other one.
Roll a d20,
So what do I
Justin.
roll? I rolled a natural 20. Why did I
Nat
roll
20.
a natural 20 on this one and a 1 on this ninja? I do not know.
Well, nat 20 on the loot tables is not always a good thing.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you found a rusted steel kite shield.
I don't need this. You want this, Kushnak? Or you want this, Chicken?
Uh,
I don't know what kind of weapons Chicken uses, so I'm just kind of like
no
asking
thing.
anyone. Here, have this rusty iron shield thingy, mabobber Kushnak.
Okay.
All right, you found
What's the
one more
AC
thing.
for that?
The AC is 3.
Is that better than your current shield?
By
I doubt
1?
By 1, it's actually better.
It is a
Yeah,
kite
I
shield,
only had
though.
like a small one that was worth like 2 AC.
Kite shields do have limitations to certain skills. But you're a meat shield, right?
Yes, he is a meat shield.
Yeah, I'm a meat shield. And I have the throw shield, but I don't think I can throw a kite, so.
Nope.
Well, you can fly the kite to prevent from aerial attacks.
Nope. Okay. Who's rolling for the second one?
I'll do it. Table 2.
Alright, roll it.
9.
Ooh. You found the mythic gold lockpick.
I give that to Nervosi. Trade.
What
Okay.
happens with the mythic gold lockpick, it only breaks on a 1 roll. And you add +1 to pick rolls.
Cool.
It's like one of the best items you could possibly get in that thing. Which is why he had that. Well, that makes sense, you know. It is like, you know, a prison, so they probably took it off of a thief. A really, really rich thief.
And you said it gets +1 to the pick.
Pick rolls, yep.
Okay.
Alright, what are you guys doing?
Well, it was nice meeting you guys, but I think I gotta go now.
Don't you want to check out the mine? See what this card's all about?
I don't know. This sounds like some spooky stuff. I just came to the city to help people. I just want to find somebody I can help.
Kushnak needs help. That's what
What do you
people
mean?
tell Kushnak.
Yeah, he
What
does.
do you need help with?
Everything.
Like what?
You come tie Kushnak's shoes. You stay with Kushnak.
Are his shoes untied?
I don't think they've ever been tied.
It's like Kushnak. I don't even know if he has shoes.
Probably just like leather boots that our traditional old school that didn't even have shoelaces back then?
Do your boots have shoelaces, Kushnak?
They might have a buckle.
I point to them and see, Kushnak don't know how to tie.
Okay.
Well, I bend down and tie his shoes.
But there's no ties, there's just a buckle.
Well, your shoes don't have any laces, so you can't tie them.
I know Kushnak can't tie. Kushnak fails.
Actually, I can't tie them either because there's no laces.
You fail too. It's alright.
No, you don't have to tie them.
Poor chickens just kind of, yeah, rowing up against the stream there. You're not going to get very far.
Chicken doesn't know any better.
Apparently not. Hopefully she learns soon. -3 smartness. He's not the brightest barrel. Not the brightest fish in the barrel.
I think he's a few marbles short of the barrel.
Okay. Well, what else do you need help with, Kushnak?
Life.
Yes.
As you can tell, Kushnak's not the smartest tool in the shed. I'm not even sure if he's even in the shed.
Not the sharpest tool in the shed? No.
Okay. Well,
He never made it to the shed in any of the right directions.
okay. Well, I'll, see you guys. Bye.
I just picked Chicken up by the back of her scruff.
Hey, what are you doing? Put me down, put me down. Help, help, help. They're attacking me. Help.
You're coming with me.
Kushnak, don't do that.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, I was afraid you guys were going to attack me. Oh,
Peace offering, here's bling bling. And I hand over one of the shackles.
okay, thanks. I guess I'll keep these.
Well, that reminds me, you guys, Justin has 1 pair of shackles, and Kushnak had 2 pairs.
Oh, good.
Well, now 1, because apparently he's giving you...
for each of us. A set of bolos for everyone.
And you have the keys. Alright, so, what are you guys doing?
I'm heading out of the guardhouse.
Okay.
Well,
But don't you want to see what's down below in the yours?
Right now I just want to find some people, who, yeah, I have to find some friends of mine. I'll meet up with you guys later.
all right. See you later. We'll probably be back at the inn or at the hookah house.
Great, okay, see you then.
We head
Radio.
off to the mine.
I'll
Alright.
go to Nervosa and be like, you think we could move in here? Referring to the guardhouse.
No.
Ah.
Yeah, chances are it'll be repopulated soon.
We should probably get going to the mines before more guards show up.
Yes, we'll go to the yours.
Well, you guys don't know actually where the mines are. Because it was Chicken who found that out.
Well, she doesn't really know where they are either.
Well,
She
more towards...
didn't go to the mines.
She knew where the direction of the mines. You guys just know they exist.
Yes.
That's about it.
Let's go ask the dudes.
That's actually a good point. Let's go ask the dudes real quick.
Alright. I need you guys to roll a smartness check to see if you remember how to get to them.
I roll an 8 with +2 for a total of 11.
I actually rolled a 19. -3 makes 16.
The hookah, he remembers he could smell the hookah. Kushnock smells the hookah and he just follows his nose. And you guys, shortly after winding through the alleys, find the basement door, knock on it. Dudes! Dude, the big dummy's back! Dude! Come in, dudes!
Dudes.
It messes up my throat. Alright, so the dudes leaves you guys down in there. Obviously, it's pillowed with, smoke everywhere. The hookah in the middle of the room. With a special magic plant that he developed. And, of course, they've got bags of the cheesy fried bread. Or hard bread. And they're all just lounging around. Dudes! Dude! As you come on in.
Do you know where the mine is?
Dude, the mine? Oh,
Yeah,
man.
the mine.
My dad used to work in the mines before he died. Dude. Yeah, it's in the middle of the city underneath the magic school. But she, can't get there.
Why can't we get there?
Oh. Why can't I get there? Dude, the magic barrier? Oh, right, yeah. There's a magic barrier, and you get close to school. If you don't have this magic pass, you can't get in. It just won't let you.
Do you know how we... Do you know... Did your dad happen to leave a magic pass lying around the house?
Dude, I don't know. I don't ever leave the basement. My mom kind of, creeps me out. Yeah, dude, his mom is freaky. She wants him to clean this room. She's super mean, tells him to get a life.
Do you guys happen to know anything about the fog that rose up from the ground and the sudden darkness?
Darkness and fog? No, man. I don't know why.
Because it happened earlier today, and didn't know if it's happened in this town before, because everyone seemed to vanish.
Dude, a lot of weird things happen in this city. It's the magic school, home of the magic school, man.
This seemed like something was actually frightening to people, though.
Well, then, like I said, it happens a lot. People see weird magic and they run.
I show him the card real quick because I don't think he would ever go to the authorities or do anything. So I show him the card, see if he knows anything about it.
Alright. He looks at the card. Oh, well, you're in luck. Oh, this is cool. I know the Dare. The Dare is a gambling den downtown. You gotta go on the other side of the city, all the way around, and about almost all the way up, there is a place called the Dare. It could be that.
I think we should go there, Kushnak.
Do they have
Instead of
cheese
mine.
bread?
It's pretty cool there, man. They gamble, and they have half-naked chicks everywhere.
Road trip!
I see Kushnak's ready to go.
And they do weird stuff like eat cockroaches and stuff like that for money.
Oh, that's Kushnocks, grew up on cockroaches.
Dude,
I think
I believe it.
this chicken happened to come by while we're down here.
No, I don't have any chicken. Oh, but chicken sounds
that-
so good.
I was just asking Leo.
Oh, what? Who?
Well,
So let Kushnock tell you a story of Kushnock's morning. You want to hear?
what?
Well, there's a lot, so I figure Kushnock's going to offer to tell his story to his friends, the dudes, of what happened since they last saw him.
Dude, pull up a cushion, man. One of the new inventions I made, the bag beans. beanie bags? Beans of
What about
bags?
What about bean bag?
No, man, there's more than one bean. It's like
Bag of
hundreds.
bean holding?
Cool, man. They plop down on one of them and begin going to town on the hookah.
Alright, so I was walking down the street, right? And these really wimpy guys who are jealous of Kushnok's guns. And I start like holding and flexing. They walk up and they're like, "You get out of town, we don't like you." So Kushnok beat them all up. But then they cheated and Kushnok was like behind bars and they tried to like poke Kushnok, but Kushnok would not talk. And then you know, Kushnok beat them up again and here we are.
Dude. Like, you need to chill, man. I wouldn't do that much in a day.
Yeah, Kushnok's tired now.
Cheesy, Brad. Alright, what are you guys doing?
I'm just waiting. I was just waiting for Kushnok to finish the story so I could start trying to get him to come out of the basement so we could go to the dare.
Time to go.
Dude, like, later.
Later. Thanks for telling us about the dare.
Road trip, come with.
Alright, so Kushnok is high again.
Very much so.
And that was a... What was it? I think it was like -2 AC. And
I can't remember what we did.
+2 muscle.
Let's see. So status high. -2 AC +2. So
Wonder what Chicken's been up to during this fiasco.
What is Chicken up to?
I am going to go eat something nearby.
are you sure you don't want to look for a job? You're trying to get hired before. I bet there's a place that might hire you called the Dare.
No, I don't know about the dare yet, so first I'm just going to go eat.
And so you do.
And when I'm done eating, how much does eating cost?
Eating
costs that
costs
amount of
you 5 silver.
5 silver. And after I eat, I decide to go ask around to look for work. So I'm going to ask around for a hospital that I can get a job at.
Alright. And you just like asking in the streets, or what are you doing?
Oh, I'm asking it wherever I'm eating at.
Okay, yeah, you stopped at a nice little restaurant just down the street a little ways. And the waiter, yes, can I help you?
Okay, so I'm all done, but I just wanted to know, I'm looking for work. Is there a hospital around here?
Oh yes, there's plenty. You're looking for... Do you specialize in magical melodies or physical?
Magical melodies?
Well, yes, we are near the school, the College of Magic. There's many magical injuries that occur.
Magical injuries? Well, I'm good at healing cuts and bruises and broken bones, and recently I just pulled some arrows out of a guy and healed him.
It's more like physical magic, but I get your drift.
So, where's the nearest hospital? Wait, where's the best hospital?
The best one? You'll find that on the other side of town.
Okay. What's it called?
It's called the Bump and Bruise.
Okay, bye.
And
I'm going to get
bye-bye.
up after paying, and I'm going to skip along town, stopping people as I pass, asking them the way to the Bump and Bruise.
Alright, they kind of point down the main road, the crossroad that where the you know how the main road goes straight down the middle of this like giant bowl towards the center of the college, but there's the crossroad near the end that goes around the bowl. They tell you to take that road all the way around until you come to another end called the Fiddly Dink.
Oh. Okay.
And you just go up that road a little bit, that's at that crossroad, and you'll find the Bump and Bruise.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye. Okay, it's starting to get evening. It's quite a hike around for all of you guys, as it's on the other side of this city.
Yep. Should we find an end along our path?
Yeah, by the time you guys get there, it's already kind of evening or nighttime.
Did we happen to run into the chicken along the way?
Well, did you guys ask for any directions, or are you just kind of wondering?
We just kind of went with what the dudes told us right now.
Okay. Well, they told you about the same road. And you guys take it about the same time, roughly. So roll d20.
Though my legs are much shorter.
Yeah. They were further back from you.
I rolled a 14.
6.
You do wind up catching up to her.
Yay!
On the road. You barely notice her because she's so small. But the streets are thinning now as it gets into late evening.
Hey, chicken!
Huh? Who is that? Oh, it's you guys again. You're back.
You know, we were on our way to this place called the Dare. We found out more information about this card.
The Dare?
Yeah, it's on the other side of town. But it's getting a little dark out, so we're thinking about stopping at an inn.
Oh, that sounds good. I guess I should stop at an inn, too.
So we find an inn nearby.
Alright, so every quarter of the pie, if you will, is one main road that goes down, and there is inns that are at each of these corners.
Mm-hmm.
So you're about halfway to your destination, and you stop at the inn called the No Horse.
The No Horse?
It's fairly decent inside. I mean, there's a good amount of people.
Are there any inns between this spoke of the wheel and the last one?
No.
Okay.
I mean, you guys could probably make it to the Fiddly Dink if you wanted to by nightfall.
But the Fiddly Dink is already at after another quarter circle.
Mm-hmm. It's
Yeah, okay.
that's near the area that you both groups are going to.
Okay.
So you guys gonna
This
stay
looks
at
like
No
a good
Horse?
spot. Let's rest here for tonight.
Sure.
All right,
walk
I'm
in.
gonna rest too.
I walk in, I tap on the desk, and I say, "Hey, is there no horsing around here?"
No, it's just a pun because there's no horses in the city.
Okay.
You guys looking
that
for
really a
a room
I-
or what?
I actually figured you were going to say no. It's because it's spelled with a W.
No. Spell with a K.
Wow.
Oh, we can't stay here spelled with a W.
Are you guys trying to get a room?
Yes.
Yes.
Alright. He asked for 8 silver per night, per person.
All right.
All right.
I'll
All right.
spend it.
All right, all set.
Okay. There is gambling. It's the usual routine of these kind of inns.
I'm just too tired right now. I'm so wearing out from guards and stuff.
Okay.
The gambler, I mean, wants to go, but I just want to go.
Are they playing Triple P?
No Triple P tonight. What the heck is wrong with him?
My guy's just worn out. It's been nearly dead like 3 times in the past 3 days.
So what games are they playing?
They have Triple P there. That's pretty much it.
Uh,
Oh, what game are you playing?
The standard Triple P.
What's that?
You don't know what Triple P is. It's very
No.
common amongst these parts and most of this world.
I'm not from these parts.
Well, look at here, little lady. Old man looks at you who's playing the table. You put some money down on the table, you pick a number, and if one of those P's lands on your number, you get money back. More than what you put
that's
down.
Fun. Oh, it's kind of like bingo, but smaller.
What's bingo?
You never heard of bingo?
Afraid not. You betting or not?
Betting. Well, what do you mean? Oh, I guess I'll buy some numbers.
You can bet. You can buy up to 2 numbers.
Okay, how much for 2 numbers?
However much you want.
Okay, here's a silver.
The dealer stops. I'm sorry, but the minimum bet here is 10 silver.
10 silver? That's so much money. Well, okay, but only 10.
Oh man, I see you. Well, you gotta start somewhere. And what number are you putting it on?
Which ones can I pick?
You could pick 1 through 6.
Oh, I'll take lucky 6 and lucky 4.
That's 10 silver per number.
For each, hang on, I thought I could buy 2 numbers for 10 silver.
No, 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 no.
Oh, what a ripoff. I'll just take the 6 then.
Fair enough. Alright, and the P's go around. Oh, too bad you didn't pick a 4. 1 P lands on a 4. The second P lands on a 4. And the third lands on 5. The dealer takes a 10 silver.
That was boring. Bingo's better.
I get up and leave,
Alright.
and I go up to my room.
Alright, so we're going to go ahead and end the episode here. It's a good spot. So what we have is that Navosi and Kushnok did escape the guards.
Yay!
And after some luck, so basically just
A little Deus Ex Machina.
what triggered that event was you calling out for help.
Yay!
And I had to roll basically a 15 or higher on the check, and it was an 18, so it happened. So you guys, by luck, got the answer to your little note. I was hoping that you guys, I had in my mind, if they go to the dudes, and they ask them, the dudes with the card about it, a 10 or higher, and they'll tell them, and I rolled an 18. You guys did that one right. Wow, you actually did an episode that was pretty much on par.
I know, right?
Well, we tried to die. It just didn't work out very well.
No.
Yeah, you just refused to kill us.
Well, it was getting there if you would have continued.
Guys didn't try hard enough, that's all.
Well, he kind of knocked out Kushnok, so he couldn't participate anymore. And I ended up just having a really shitty roll on my ninja ability, and I was just essentially stuck then.
All right, and then we got, of course, the little chicken
The little chicken that could.
going to the Bump and Bruise Hospital.
Yes. For work, because girls got to do something.
Well, you could always join us at the dare. I'm sure they have work for you there.
Probably the kind of
I
work
don't
that
know.
she wants. Well, that was.
Come on, Phil. You're a dancer.
I don't know. Chickens kind of trying to avoid you guys after after seeing you relentlessly try to beat people up and not knowing for sure whether you guys are really hardened criminals or just
Idiots.
Well, you didn't actually see us beat up anyone. You were outside.
You didn't see us get beat up anyone. You see us get beat up.
I saw your fight with the guards.
In which we got beat up.
True.
I don't know if you
Although
would say that. I don't
Yeah,
think
that's
beat
true.
off's the right terminology. Alright guys, we're going to go ahead and end the episode here. Thank you so much for listening. I hope you enjoyed it. And we will see you guys for episode 6 in 2 weeks' time. As long as everything goes
6 of
well.
season 2.
Episode 6 of season 2. And we'll be back on the 19th.
Crazy.
See you on then.
Night, everybody.
Bye.
Night.